Hey guys, it's Rick here with Gateway Airguns and AirgunWeb. Going to try and keep this short. This last weekend, it was the May 31st, 2025. I was in the middle of a live stream, was showing you guys some photos of the Barra 250Z, really nice gun. Kind of got me into that tankless, use the shroud for your tank kind of airgun. Very cool. But then I switched over and showed some pictures of the new FX DRS, which I am super excited about. Really, really nice airgun. Was kind of going through things on that, and like I got a notice on my phone, your stream's been terminated. We just cut you off. You violated our policy. And this is the policy that they say I violated, which is content that shows someone live streaming. I got it here on the screen. Content that shows someone live streaming while holding, handling, or transporting a firearm isn't allowed on YouTube. Channels not in compliance with this policy may temporarily lose their ability to live stream. Well, I was sitting at the table, it's right over there, showing pictures of the gun. Nobody was even holding the gun. There wasn't even people shooting the gun. It was just pictures of the gun. Now I appealed it, and what I got was this. We've reviewed your content carefully. Right. And have confirmed that it violates our firearms policy. We know this is probably disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all, which I just call BS, just totally complete BS. So here's the deal. I'm going to let you guys watch the video. They're telling me at about 7 minutes and 30 seconds in, which is going to be a little bit, well, I'll try and cut it to about where we started. But between 7 and 8 minutes is when the violation occurred. And it was right about then I was actually just showing pictures of either the Barra 250Z or the FX DRS Tactical. Yeah, so that was that. You guys watch the video. You tell me what you think. Put the comments down in the comment section.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, everybody. We've got, for whatever reason, some internet issues tonight. I don't know what's going on. Am I connected Wi-Fi over there? Is my Wi-Fi thing on?
Do you mean on here?
Yeah.
It says DRD hotspot 5G2.
Okay, that should be what I should be on. Okay. Well, guys, we're going to roll with it. We've got a backup going, and I think these shorts are done. I just caught them on something the other day, and I think we're done. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling tonight. First of all, thank you guys for joining us. My name's Rick here with Gateway Airguns and AirgunWeb, and we are on Let's Talk Airguns. And I realized in all my hustle and bustle to get this show ready to go, I forgot to write a script. So we're gonna just wing it tonight, guys. We are still somewhat, I think, recuperating from Airgun Expo. Sue, what do you think?
Is it the air conditioner that I'm hearing?
Probably.
Okay. It's like an echo, like a hum in the background.
Yeah, that it'd be a hum, not an echo. An echo would be.
Yeah, a hum.
Yeah, it's going to be there.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Little hum.
Okay.
All right.
Well, the connection seems fine, so.
All right, so we're going to go with it. Anyway, I was just asking you, hon, are you still somewhat recovering from Expo?
I am.
It took a lot out of us this year.
Expo, then a week of posting Expo videos, and then a day of shooting at the range today, and then coming here to do this. So yes, I'm recuperating still.
Yeah, I think you were pretty much wiped out today. We had a gun that we were supposed to feature at Expo, and it arrived late. Oh darn, it's here now, and it may never go home. No, we got the FX DRS Tactical, and I've got some photos and some data. I figured we could talk about that today. I did shoot a video today. I am very impressed with this gun, by the way, guys. We'll get into that here. I've already talked to John over at New England Airgun, because he's the one that sent it out. And I'm going to see, I'm going to see what I can do to procure this unit. If I have to buy it, maybe something, I just do that. Yes, Sue?
I need you to buy me a quieter keyboard for when I'm on a live, because it
you hear
picks up
clickety,
all the
clackety, clickety?
clickety. Yes.
Yes. So you don't like my gamer mechanical keyboard over there?
I love it, just not for a live video.
We'll get you a nice quiet something or other over there, some sort of cheap quiet membrane garbage thing. Anyway.
Hey, that's not nice.
Yes, we'll get you sorted out.
Thank you.
So yes, we had this the FX Tactical, and something I have never shot the DRS. I mean, I kind of knew about the gun, I knew about the platform, but I never put hands on it. And I will go through why this gun, to me, I think is a game changer, at least for me personally. For me personally, not saying like industry-wide, but for me personally, it's a game changer. We'll get into it. A couple of things we want to talk about, as well as we say a huge thank you to all of our sponsors that helped us bring Airgun Expo together. I know Steve is on here, Steve Wood with Sling Guru. He and his son came out and actually helped us like almost like a full week. They came in on Tuesday night and stayed with us through the next Tuesday for getting ready for the Expo, helping with the Expo, and then a little cleanup afterwards. So yeah, huge thank you to Steve and Dakota for coming out here, and also Javier, the founder of Sling Guru, for letting them stay out here and help us with that, because it was a huge undertaking. So we've already thanked them about a bazillion times. I won't do it one more time. And we also had just some great sponsors that helped us do what we do and have a good time down there. So a couple.
I have a question before you get started.
Yeah, okay.
To ask the audience, and they can put it in the chat as you talk. Oh,
Okay.
I should probably have this on. What was your favorite part of Expo? What was your favorite product? What was your favorite video and why?
Okay.
And what would you like to see if we ever do it again?
Okay. Really quickly, if you guys didn't get to see it live, can you switch over to my computer?
Yes, sir.
So if you go to our Vimeo page, which is vimeo.com/AirgunWeb, this is what Sue's been working on all week, and that is getting all of these videos ready for people to be able to go up and see them. So you can go to that page. Well, first of all, this page you can see all of our stuff ads-free, like nonsense-free. If you want to skip all the social media stuff and just have direct access to our stuff without jumping through all the hoops. Now, obviously, you know, if you watch ads, we might get a tiny little fraction or something, but I don't really care about that because it's so minimal on YouTube. If you want to skip all that and just join over at Vimeo, please do. It's vimeo.com/AirgunWeb. We also post on AirgunWeb.com, GatewayAirguns.com, GatewayAirguns.org, and also Airgun Army. So if you want to skip all that, all the YouTube nonsense, and just be able to watch our videos without all the other interruptions, you can see it here. We embed from Vimeo, which is ad-free, just so you guys know. Yeah, just a little thing. Just save yourself all the headache, and you can go over there and watch them. Anyway, so if you go over to our Vimeo page, you can see we have over 1,800 videos too, so everything's there. But you guys can go look at the various guns. There are some things that we're still editing, that we haven't finished yet, but I don't know how many you've gotten ready, hon. So how many did we do? Like 20 some, I think we captured.
I can tell you in just a second.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 19 done.
So we've got 19. Plus we had some.
4 of them were YouTube ones for the evenings.
Okay, so we had some evening ones, and then we also had
a farewell.
Some. Yeah, so we've got some. We're going to also do like a montage. So we got some more work that we're finishing up, and then Cheryl's going through each of these and editing them and making them nice, taking out some of the silly stuff and oopses. So it's condensing some.
There were a lot of those.
Yeah, I particularly like Sue when she completely lost her stuff and couldn't figure out what 2 meant. Like it was 2 up, 2 down, 2 left, 2 right. That was a hoot and holler right there. In
fairness, we were exhausted. I rewatched that today, and I sound so crazy. I sound like I don't know my left from my right. I don't know what 2 is. I don't know what a dot is.
It was funny.
I do sound crazy.
It was funny, but we had a good time, and you guys can go watch all of that again. Just check it out. Go to vimeo.com/AirgunWeb. You have access to all of our stuff right there. So help yourself. Hope you enjoy it. So yeah, if you guys had a particular thing that you liked or a particular product that you were hoping that we were going to show and didn't, let us know about that too, because we can be reaching out to those folks and see if we can get them worked in the meantime. Which sort of brings us to the topic today, which is the FX DRS Tactical. So if we were to show you, and I don't know, go off my computer now.
I'm not on it.
Okay, you did some, or you split some stuff up. I have pictures of like the 200Z. That's on my drive. Let me flip over there real quick, because the 200Z Barra it was the first gun I ever worked with that had the air cylinder was the shroud, the barrel. It's not really a shroud, the barrel cover. There's no sound modification or reduction in either the FX DRS Tactical or the Barra. It's just all barrel and tank. And I do like that concept a lot. I think obviously the price point, very huge different price point, but the implementation on the FX side, given they have a much higher budget, it's a more expensive gun, not taking nothing away from the Barra. I like the Barra quite a bit, but I do like the FX more for a couple reasons. I was going to go to find those things, and I wanted to kind of show them. We'll go here, just kind of poking around my computer here, trying to get to the photos that Sue so kindly split up into nice subfolders multiple times over. Let's see, the 1100, did you even do the bar? Here it is. Can you go ahead and switch back over to my computer? Okay, so I apologize, it's not like me looking at it in Google Photos, but that's the 250Z. And you see there's no tank to speak of, right? So the whole barrel shroud is a tank. And that was the first time I had a chance to play with a gun like that, and I like it. I like it a lot. And that's like, if you go to a shooting range, and okay, let me back up. The reason I like this so much is that I'm constantly dealing, still 20 years later, dealing with people. When you talk about air guns, they say BB gun. That's not a BB gun. The 45 cal Ibex 2 that was smashing steel, not a BB gun. The SWA 20 gauge shooting 400 grain slugs, not a BB gun. But in their mind, they think BB gun. And so when you have a gun that doesn't look like a firearm, doesn't look like a traditional gun, that has a big tank, and it has this, I don't know, it's like this imagined barrier to entry of not understanding what they're looking at. When you have something like this, it looks far more traditional. I mean, look at that, Sue. I don't know if you can see that.
I can. It looks a little bit blurry to me. I don't know if it is to you.
I think it's about as good as I'm going to get it in this particular. I'm pinching it like with my little pinky up and everything.
Do you have another photo?
I have several. Let me go back to. It's not.
I'll skip off your computer for a second, and you can
okay.
tell me when
Product
I can
photos.
go back.
Sure, and I'm just going to zip over here. Okay, so if I go here, can I go to the next one? I can.
While Rick's doing that, if y'all could give me feedback on the audio.
All right, so here's another one. I don't know if you can see it, Sue. Oh, too big, too big, too big, too big, too much. How's that? I don't know if that, can you see that?
Yeah.
It's
also
a little blurry. All right,
but
so
that's
it is what it is. That to me looks like a traditional Remington something 700 or something like that. I mean, obviously not, but it's got that look. It's got a rear bolt like you'd have on a rifle, right? Like a Mauser or something. And then it's got no big tank, right? So it looks like a traditional firearm. And when I've showed this to people that are more airgun people, more firearm people, they gravitated to this versus something that looks like it's from outer space with a big old tank on it. And so I like the concept here that seems to grab, normal firearm shooters to something where they would be at least interested in airguns to learn more about it. Because frankly, our sport, I love our sport. Sport's awesome, and I love it. I enjoy the products. It doesn't matter what they are. If it's a Red Ryder, from a Red Ryder to the Scout, I still haven't sent back yet, and need to talk to John about that one too. Anyway, yeah, from one to the other, I just enjoy shooting. So it doesn't matter if it's got a big bottle or whatnot to me, but there are a lot of folks that don't really get it. And this, I think, helps them at least sit down at the bench and maybe think about getting it. So if I flip off of this, Sue, we're going to go look at the, now we look at the DRS Tactical. So this guy here is like, it takes things like to a whole nother level. Okay, so that to me looks like an AR-15. Just straight up. Where's the tank? It looks like you've got a long shrouded barrel. That particular model is a 22 cal 500 millimeter barrel. It comes in 177, 22, and 25 that I'm aware of. And it has 3 different barrel lengths of 500, 600, and 700. We were shooting this today. This is the one that got sent out, and it is just awesome. It weighs, it's so very light, but does not feel, I mean, it feels substantial, but not like a Hatsan that you need like a Sherpa to carry around with you. It is very nice. Light, but very well built. I believe it has an Arca rail. I haven't measured it, but I think the whole bottom of that is an actual setup for an Arca rail. You can also put M-LOK rails on it if you want. So the whole barrel from the, see if I go to the next video, the next photo. All right, so that whole section there is all cylinder right here. Well, I got really zoomed in further than I wanted. Holy moly. Okay, so that whole section from the front back to the gauge is all cylinder. And you're getting about 2 mags at the power level that I was shooting at. And I want to get to the power level because that was also very cool. When I talked to John about why he brought these in, he wanted something that was actually more shooter friendly, frankly. Something that did not require a bit of an engineering degree just to get, results out of it. It's just set up and then you shoot it. I personally like that. I know there's a lot of folks out there who love to tinker, love to just twist and turn knobs and all kinds of things. And sometimes you get some really good results, and I'm curious how many times you get really not so good results. My history with that is about 50-50. Sometimes I get good results. Other times I put it back to factory and leave it alone when I'm done trying to make it do something it was never intended to do. But that, yeah, Kyle said he's not a fan of the tactical look. No problem. Not everybody's cup of tea. I'm thinking about not Airgunners, and maybe Kyle, you're more of a firearms person too, but I know a lot of folks that shoot firearms that if they were to see that next to, say, my Wildcat, FX Wildcat, they're going to gravitate to this like probably 10-1. Anyway, he wanted something that was less technical. It just was set up to fire, set up to work. What I didn't realize is it has a very nice and easily adjustable hammer spring. I don't know if I took a picture of it. Oh, let's see here. Okay, we just had a YouTube violation. Let's see what that was. That'll be interesting. I don't know what it is. Let's just see what they're doing to us now.
Audio or video belonging to someone else.
Really? Let's see. Content featuring firearms. This was removed from YouTube. Yeah,
Well,
that's
you're
interesting.
Dead. You're off the end.
Wow, I wasn't not touching a gun. How is it? Really?
They shut you off. You're off. I'm not hearing you or
Yep,
anything.
no, I'm
it's
done.
Closed down.
I can appeal. Just tell people.
Chat is disabled for this live stream.
Yep. Wow. Okay, so you guys watch the video. Did you see me? What do they say here? Let me just get it right. Did you see me holding, handling, or transporting a firearm in any of that footage? Did you see anyone even touching a firearm in that footage? No. There's one hanging in the wall behind me, but that's, it's a prop. I mean, I've watched videos all the time. People, live streams, people, well, maybe not live streams. I don't watch a lot of lives, but yeah, I mean, there's nobody touching it, handling it, transporting a gun at all. So I don't know what they're talking about. It's total BS. To me, it's some sort of, it really is targeted discrimination and censorship. So that's what it is. And here's how I plan to deal with it. So I'm not going to be streaming live to YouTube anymore. And for you guys who really like the live streams, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. It's just not worth it. It's way too much frustration. I'm pushing a boulder up a mountain. I'm not going to do it. What I will do is I will start live streaming over on Vimeo. That's what we did for the Expo. It works really well. I can simulcast to Facebook until they tell me no, but at least I can throw it over there. And then I can also put it on my websites just as a nice embedded window. So we're going to create a page that is for Let's Talk Airguns. and we are going to go live probably every Saturday. It's going to be Friday or Saturday, but probably Saturday. And we're going to go live there. And you guys can jump into that live stream right there, do your chatting, come join us, have fun, and you can participate. And then that will be converted to a video, which will go live on my Vimeo page. If you guys want to know what that is, it's vimeo.com/AirgunWeb. I'll put a link in the video description. You guys check it out. YouTube might get pissy about that too, by the way. And then we'll see what we do. Now, I might edit that and I might put it on YouTube, but I don't know. I'm kind of really frustrated right now. I mean, YouTube isn't going to go after the big channels. They make them way too much money. I mean, millions of dollars a year. I mean, they keep 50% plus or minus. It's either 45 or 55. I don't remember what percentage YouTube keeps out of the ad revenue, but it's significant. It's not 10%. It's about half. It's either just about half or a little more than half. I don't remember. But they keep that. So if you got a channel that's doing $50,000, $100,000 a month, well, that's what they get. YouTube's getting the other half of that. So that's that's $500,000 a month coming in revenue for some big channels. And yeah, YouTube gets to keep that. So they're not going to go after those channels, but channels like mine, who we get a whopping $250 a month, maybe, or $230 a month in ad revenue on YouTube. Yeah, they don't care about me. I may have 100,000 plus subscribers, but they don't give two shakes about me. So I'm not going to try and, I don't know, I'm just not going to try and play their game. I'm just going to go somewhere else. Now, I hope you guys will come with me. I just hope you guys will take a minute, take a breath, and think, maybe YouTube isn't where I want to be spending my time, because every video you watch, everything you do there, they're making money on you. I don't care if you're turn your ad blocker on or whatever, they are making money on you. If you want to come over and watch my content ad-free and just enjoy it, and just enjoy the content, maybe support me directly if that's something you want to do, but you can come watch my stuff ad-free at Vimeo. It's vimeo.com/AirgunWeb. Again, I'll put the link in the video description. So that's it. I hope you guys will take a look at that video, and you tell me, where did I violate their policy? I don't think I did. And I don't think they have anybody that actually looked at it. It's just another automated thing that spit out some more BS. And I'm done playing that game anymore. I've got more information to come about what we're going to be doing going forward. But for now, we're not doing lives on YouTube anymore. It's not worth the headache, not worth the hassle. And hopefully you guys will come join me over on a platform where you can actually do stuff. Yep, that's going to be it for now. My name's Rick with Gateway Airguns and AirgunWeb. Thanks for watching.